The female protagonist, Catarina, originally was a spoiled young lady. One day, while taking a walk in the garden with the third prince, Shidō, she accidentally fell. This triggered memories of her past life, revealing that she used to be an otaku in her previous life. Waking up in bed, Catarina felt like a different person. Out of guilt, Prince Shidō proposed to her, and the whole family was delighted. Catarina suddenly remembered that Shidō's name was the same as a character from the otome game she used to play, and her own name matched the game's antagonist. Catarina realized that she must take action to avoid the game's doom ending, where she would face exile or death. After careful investigation, Catarina became more certain that she was in the world of the game. To prevent the doom ending, Catarina called a meeting inside her mind. After discussion, Catarina decided to hone her swordsmanship and magic skills. To become more familiar with her earth element magic, she started farming.
魔力を高めるために土と対話するのよ。土と対話といえば畑作りでしょ。
畑作るってことは土と喋るってことなんだ。
ありがたい教えをありがとう、おばあちゃん。
Coincidentally, Shidō visited at this time and learned that Catarina was farming to practice magic, which made him chuckle. On this day, Shidō formally proposed to Catarina, and she couldn't help but feel uneasy, as everything was unfolding just like in the game. At night, the second doom flag appeared. Keith, a distant relative of the Claes family, had been bullied by his siblings because he was a mistress's child and later by the Claes family that adopted him. Consequently, he grew up as a frivolous playboy until he met the game's female lead, understanding true love. He would use magic to kill Catarina, who was obstructing him.
自分のためにやるしかないわ。段ボール箱に入れて橋の下に捨てに行くのよ。そんなひどいことできませんわ。私も嫌。
待ってください。
Following the mind meeting, Catarina decided to give Keith a loving childhood. On this day, Catarina planned to take Keith to her garden to play and have him call her sister.
ここがナスで、あっちはトマトよ。
畑、姉さんが作っているの？
ええ。今度採れたてを食べさせてあげるわね。美味しいのよ。
Keith's closed-off heart gradually opened up. Later, Catarina showed Keith her proud tree climbing skills, nearly accidentally hurting him with her butt.
せっかく可愛い弟ができたのに、お尻で殺してしまうなんて。カタリナ姉さん。
Keith experienced the feeling of being loved for the first time. Shidō began visiting Catarina frequently to chat. Catarina's mother initially misunderstood Keith as a bastard child and had an argument with her father, but the misunderstanding was eventually resolved. On one occasion, Keith and sister Catarina practiced swordsmanship together. Catarina knows that Keith also used earth element magic and requested to see it. Keith hesitated but eventually agreed, thinking that his large dirt doll could help with her farming. However, it unexpectedly turned Catarina into a monkey, and the magic went out of control. After regaining her senses, Catarina learned that Keith had injured his brothers as a child due to uncontrollable magic, which led him to promise never to use magic again. Catarina realized she needed to apologize to Keith. Keith closed himself off once again. Keith remembered the times his magic had harmed others and decided not to get close to anyone, to prevent hurting the one who was important to him. This time, Catarina used an axe to open Keith's closed heart. Catarina was not afraid of Keith and promised she would always stay by his side.
これからもずっと一緒よ。